So, Angelo, how's school treating you?
It's fine, but as usual, Mr. Foot is the no-fun police.
You know, Owen wasn't always that way. Get this. One time when we were kids, we put wheels on a couch and drove it down a hill. Oh, good time. We got so banged up we couldn't do homework for a week.
Really? Mr. Foot?
Yeah. Owen used to be a lot of fun, but I get it. Now he has to be serious. That's the job.
Angelo, no book report again? Another 0 for you.
Wait, there's a good reason I don't have it. I was, playing around with this chair with wheels, and for fun, I drove it down a hill and crashed, and spent last night recuperating. Ow!
You know, something like that happened to me when I was a kid. I'm going to give you a break this time. Just turn it in next week.
What? Are you serious? Next week? No fair! I spent all weekend on my book report.
And I spent no time on mine.
He just let you slide?
Huh. How'd you swing that?
I just told Foot a fake story that was similar to something stupid that he and my dad did when they were kids.
Wow. I guess Foot was just being sympathetic.
Nice trick, Ange.
Rick! Whoa, Lola, you're onto something here.
I usually am.
Imagine all the cool stuff we could get if we knew more about other people. The Angelo files. Okay, here's the plan. Split up and collect info on all the teachers.
Yep, on it.
Oh, well, what do you know? Coach Zonka used to be a champion shot putter.
Can I ask you some questions? I'm writing a story for the school paper.
Sure.
Lola doesn't write for the school paper. What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Well, I once took a dance class on roller skates. It was so much fun.
Woohoo! Woo! Thanks.
Hello, Mr. Shmitty. This is the National Association of School Cafeteria Workers Association. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Let it happen, Captain.
Do you have any hobbies that you think other school cafeteria workers might enjoy?
Well, Mr. Interlocutor,
The Schmidt man has one of the biggest collections of in-flight sick bags in the world.
Seriously? Gross! I mean, seriously interesting. Shot put, disco roller skating, in-flight sick bags. This is good stuff, guys. The Angelo files are filling up.
Angelo files? Huh.
Hey, I'm thinking it won't hurt to expand the intel operation to some townies.
I'll observe Kathy.
I'm closing soon. You want any more cupcakes?
I'm good. You do your thing.
Mind if I play some music while I clean?
No prob. You like slobber?
Yep. Ever since I won a radio contest and got to go backstage, I'm their biggest fan.
Huh. Loves slobber. Lola taking notes on Kathy's love of slobber.
What's the deal, man? Is the skate park closed?
Just for the afternoon, Ollie Van Dunk wants to practice alone. Probably coming up with a new trick or something.
Probably. But let's see what the privacy is really about.
Whoa, watch it, little skate buddies.
I would say, what? Nobody's gonna believe that Ollie practices with garden gnomes. Got him.
Got him. Ugh, what a kook.
Technology schmechnology. Why won't this darn thing open?
Let me give it a try. How about we do it the old-fashioned way?
Drive my car through it?
No.
I keep saying I have to get rid of stuff, or it's gonna get rid of me.
Definitely a hoarder.
Huh. What does it all mean? In any case, it's going into the Tracy files. So what now?
It's time to put the info to the test.
Push up,
50 more to go!
Coach Zonka, I have a question. I was just watching some videos on my phone, and the technique on this guy is amazing.
Oh, you are right, Angelo. His technique is perfect. See how he kicked to front with left leg while pushing off forcefully with right.
That's what I was thinking.
I did not know you were into shot putting.
Who isn't?
Class, you may do whatever you want for rest of period while I watch shot put videos with Angelo.
Brushes down and notebooks out. Pop quiz on Impressionist painters. Angelo, what are you doing?
What's it look like? Roller dancing.
Oh, I wish I'd brought my skates.
Wouldn't you know? I just happen to have skates for everyone in the class.
Woohoo! Let's have a roller dancing party.
What roller dancing party? But what about the pop quiz?
Hey, that's Shake, Wobble, and Drool, one of my favorite slobber tunes.
Eddie and Alex both solo at the same time on that song.
Ugh, you call this music? This is just the worst thing I've ever...
If you don't like them, scram! Free cupcakes for my fellow slobberheads.
Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Slobber!
Slobber is so stupid!
Look what I just got in the mail. Never been used. At least that's what the online seller claimed.
In-flight sick bags. Yeah, very cool.
Whoa, you're into in-flight sick bags? So is the Schmitster.
You are? No way! That is such a coincidence.
Oh, of course I am. There are so many varieties.
I know. You take these. I already have doubles at home.
For real? Heck yeah! Hey, Angelo. The Schmitster was about to put together today's lunch menu. What do you want? Fellow collector's choice.
How about chocolate pizza?
Wait, what? Ugh, that's more revolting than in-flight sick bags. Ugh.
Way to go, Angelo!
Angelo will not only be the most popular student at school, but the whole town. That's not gonna happen on my watch.
My dad told me Foot once had his homework eaten by a squirrel. For real.
Ooh, you should use that story next time you're late with homework.
Already planning on it.
Oh, hello. I know your game, Angelo. I know all about the files you've been keeping on everybody. As a matter of fact, I have my own file on you.
A file on me?
I'm going to reveal to all the people you duped that you were spying on them.
Is that so? Well, I have a file on you. And I know you've been spying on us.
I seriously doubt you have anything that's very compromising about me.
Oh, you'd be surprised. It's all in here. Like that time you cheated on your gym test.
Who does that? You wouldn't dare tell anyone anything, right? Mine!
That was just a fake USB key, right?
Not really?
After her!
Follow me! I know where she'll go. It's in her file. Listen, Tracy. Let me remind you that I know about that time you rigged the student council elections.
You can't prove that. And let me remind you, Angelo, that I know you were the one who threw water balloons during last year's graduation.
How'd you know that? I mean, no, I didn't.
Oh, then there's that time you turned off the school's air conditioner so we had to have class outside.
Yeah, that was fun. And I know all about the time you skipped school to binge watch Birthday Cake Bake Off.
What? How did you? I don't watch that show. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, if anyone ever finds out about the stuff on these keys, we'll both be in trouble.
Huh, looks like we have a stalemate then.
We certainly do. How about this? I'll toss your file if you toss mine.
And we never use the info we have on each other. Ever.
Deal.
And you stop using all that info you have on people around town.
What? You really are the worst. Fine, fine. Spit shake.
Ugh, spit shake. No, I'm not doing that. Ew.
Okay, okay. Pinky shake.
It was fun while it lasted.
We have one more favor to cash in.
Thanks for the help cleaning my garage.
No prob. And thanks for letting us turn it into a roller disco.
Chocolate pizza's ready.
Hear ye! Welcome all good citizens to the celebration of our fair city's 200th anniversary. Next, a reading of the city charter to be read by a reputable citizen.
City Charter. We, the founders, declare this city in session. And as we know what is best and will always be best in the future, here are the laws. No stealing, no thieving, no pilfering or purloining. Words, words. I'm not reading all this.
He's being disrespectful to our heritage.
Guys, some of these laws are really old. Okay, I'll read. The eating of turnips on Sunday will keep vampires from coming to town. And how about this one? It is illegal to prance backwards on city streets with a pigeon on a rope. Was that a problem back then?
Look it! This is just the kind of crazy video the world has been needing.
Well, he's breaking the law and that pigeon's neck.
Breaking the law on Founders Day, no less.
And the law's the law, son. Let's go.
What are you doing? You didn't even know this was a law until like 2 seconds ago.
Yes, and thank you, Angelo.
Where are you taking me? The Schmitster was just making a non sequitur meme vid.
Did we just get Shmitty arrested for breaking an outdated town rule that no one knew about until just now?
The Schmidt man didn't do anything wrong.
Sure you didn't. Backward pigeon prancer. Tell it to your lawyer.
Lawyer? Schmidt-Tone doesn't have a lawyer, dude. Angelo, you're my lawyer?
Give me 5 minutes with my client.
All right, but don't try nothing funny.
Like this?
Why do I get all the nutsos?
My rules for fighting injustice. Number 1, don't be afraid of getting into the seedy world of prison life.
Papa say what? This place is nicer than my room.
Don't you worry. I'm going to get you out, Mr. Shmitty.
Bro, I hope so. You got me in here.
Well, yes, I guess I did. But let's not forget how Sherwood and Lola convinced you to engage in the dangerous practice of making a viral video.
Thanks for throwing us under the bus.
But that's all in the past. We're teaming up to help you.
Oh, man.
Hey, Jailbird, time for grub. Hope you like prime rib with a side of balsamic roasted baby carrots, buttermilk biscuits, and homemade key lime pie.
Yeah.
The city council will come to order. First matter, did everyone get a cupcake? All right. Second matter, we have a request to strike down the pigeon prancing law.
My second rule for fighting injustice, be very serious. Phony accents help. Folks, I'm just a country lawyer.
You're not, though.
In your big city ways, well, to me, they're like a cat trying to ride a unicycle on a rainy day.
What does that even mean?
The city founders made this law, but it was based on superstition. See, they were sure prancing with pigeons would bring bad luck. Now, they did their best with what they knew then, but times, they have changed, friends. Along came something called science. But see, here's the bugaboo. Superstition ain't science.
Good point, yeah.
Well, heck, don't take my word for it. My third rule for fighting injustice, call on expert witnesses. Now, Professor Sherwood, if I were to accidentally break a mirror, would I have 7 years of bad luck?
Certainly not.
Would your majesty support a law that threw you in jail for breaking a mirror?
Why, no, of course not. Would we, guys?
Well, no, totally absurd.
Poppycock.
Professor Sherwood, would prancing with a pigeon bring about a similar calamity? Would it, say, give you 7 years bad luck?
Certainly not. And here's scientific proof. Prancing with pigeons is perfectly harmless. A little weird, but harmless.
Well, slap my belly and feed me a jelly dog. I reckon that means the law's no good. Council members, the law must be struck down, and Shmitty must be released from jail. Ha! Ow!
Yeah, Angelo makes good points. We, the city council, agree with the country lawyer, who is just Angelo putting on a funny voice. And therefore...
Welcome to The Wrong Opinion, a talk show where I discuss the issues of the day with someone I can easily out-debate.
Oh, am I on TV? This is very exciting.
Right now, the city council is meeting with concerned citizens who are attempting to overturn one of the original town laws. Sure, science can prove all it wants, but our city was built by people who were superstitious, and it's a darn fine city. Don't you agree?
What was the question?
The TV guy is right. It is a darn fine city. How dare they criticize a founder? Totes agree.
Yeah, the city founders knew what they were talking about.
That dude's on TV, so he must be right.
Hey, what in heck town are you doing watching TV in my house?
You can show me all the scientific proof you want, but if the founders said prancing backwards with a pigeon will bring about a rain of frogs, can we doubt them?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. They didn't say that. Those founders thought turnips kept vampires away.
And I haven't seen any vampires around, so there you have it.
Shmitty's hideous meme-chasing pigeon prancing has cursed this town. There's going to be a rain of frogs.
Frogs!
This is banana cakes. Has everyone gone to Crazy Town, or is it just me? Hey, my dad. What's he doing here? Yo, Dad! Tell me you don't take this stuff about a rain of frogs seriously.
What? No. Don't be silly.
You said 2 frog umbrellas, right? Coming up.
Just to be safe.
I need your support here. You raised me to think rationally, and minus a few major catastrophes, I have.
You know what? You're right, Angelo.
Thank you.
Geezer, scratch that order.
Now to convince everyone else.
Ah! Falling frog! Oh, wait, that's just a bird.
It's a sign of respect. When the frogs take over, I will be the only human to be spared.
Frog-brellas! Frog-brellas! Also good for rains of toads! Frog-brellas here! Get your frog-brellas!
We're doomed, but not from frogs. Not to worry, Mr. Shmitty. I will get you out of here.
Take your time, little dude. The food here rocks.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's brainstorm solutions. I'll go first. And I got nothing.
It's easy. Sherwood, you just need to make a frog reversal contraption, like an energy field that will bounce them back into space as soon as they rain down.
Whoa, now that's crazier than the people out there who believe in superstition.
Hang on, Lola's onto something.
Come again?
My rule for dealing with crazies: out crazy the crazies.
Now, Angelo, you claim that science is somehow superior to superstition.
Well, actually, I don't think that anymore.
Oh?
Observe. My father will now break a mirror.
Oh no! I broke a mirror! Oh, that's 7 years of bad luck. Whoops! Ah! Who put this rake here? Oh! Oh! My foot's in a bucket. Someone get it out. Ow! Oh, nothing's gonna happen to me now. Whoa! That was a banana peel. I slipped. Ah! This must be because I broke that mirror, and now I've got 7 years of bad luck. And scene.
Yes, I was right. Superstition is real. Vindication is mine.
But I have one more piece of disturbing information I'd like to share. Please welcome to the show, Professor Blurwood, superstition historian.
Thank you, Angelo. Yes, I'm afraid I have bad news.
It's Angelo. And And what is this news, Professor Blurwood?
History has proven that... Can I get a drum roll? No? Okay. That the one thing sure to bring bad luck is believing in superstitions.
Wait, so believing in superstitions brings bad luck? But that's a superstition, and that means that, well...
That's the bad luck. Just for believing a superstition about believing superstitions.
Oof, that sounds not good.
Are you following this?
I wish that TV guy would spell it out more clearly.
You heard it here, folks. We all need to stop believing in superstitions, or we're done for.
What? But what about the city founders?
Those boneheads, what do they know? I agree.
Dude's on TV, so he must be right.
I told you to watch TV somewhere else.
No more superstition-based laws. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Release the prisoner.
All right, wake up. You're free to go, jailbird. Let's go.
Oh, come on. Let the Schmitteroni stay one more night, please.
Get out.
I'll just stay through the night.
Get out.
You won't even know I'm
Get
here.
out.
Please.
Go.
Can I at least get a doggy bag for the prime rib, bro?
Beat it.
Oh, well, my overpriced brawlies.
Ah, back to normal. I guess we learned that people will believe almost any nonsense, especially if they see it on TV.
And also, don't forget we learned that science rules.
And that some laws can, nay, should be changed.
And that jail's a nice place to spend some time.
No, dude, it's not.
Suit yourself. Schmitzer's gonna go rob a bank.
Not a good idea. Here's my card. You're gonna need it.
Listen up, class. Your assignment for next week, make a podcast.
What's a podcast? Sounds like another name for a spitball.
No, Minetti. A podcast is a radio show streamed on the internet. This is just one of the new modern teaching methods I picked up at a seminar for 21st century educators.
Dude, why not teach using virtual reality video games? Prepare to be destroyed, math.
Considered, but I chose podcasts.
Darn.
In addition to your regular homework, your podcasts are due Friday.
What? That's man.
I got my podcast right here. I'm gonna stream it to you all.
Podcast?
Who's got time for that assignment?
I don't know. This sounds kind of interesting.
Papa say what?
I know, schoolwork isn't normally my thing, but I need to juice my GPA. Otherwise, summer school, here I come.
Summer school? You serious?
But Ange, we plan to spend half the summer at that new water park, H2O.
Come on, man. You can't miss out on Splash NATO.
And the slide to Doom.
Then let's get an A+ in podcasting. Step 1 to making a podcast, you'll need a catchy concept.
Ooh, the cupcakes are starting to work. I feel a podcast idea coming on. No, that was just a sugar rush.
I've analyzed successful podcasts, and they have 4 things in common. A catchphrase, an interview, interesting stories, and lots of sound effects.
I got it!
Wow, already?
Yep, and it's brilliant. It combines all 4 elements.
Great. Who are we interviewing first?
Whatever it is, I'm not interested.
Step 2, find an interview subject. Think of someone who doesn't normally get to talk about him or herself, like store workers, guards, teachers, old people. Over there. That guy. Step 3, the record. So, you're the mall security guy?
That's what the badge says. It also says protect and serve, the merchandise.
Oh, that's very interesting. Not really.
So, mall security guy, we'd like to start off this interview by telling you a little story first.
Okay. I like stories.
Once, there was a man walking down the street after work.
Until a flying saucer flew over his head and beamed him up.
Oh. Keep going.
The aliens performed experiments on his brain and made him more like them.
Yo, spooky.
Then, the aliens beamed him back to Earth so he wouldn't miss his next shift.
That guy's secretly an alien now.
Exactly. And here's the thing. It turns out that alien guy is you!
What? Yo, you nuts? It isn't me. It isn't me. It isn't me. It isn't me.
That never gets old.
It isn't me.
It isn't me. That's amusing.
Step 4, if you record someone, always get permission before you post the podcast. So, is it cool if we post it?
Sure, you can post it on whatever.
Thanks.
Now it's out in the wild.
It isn't me. Love it, man.
Excellent podcast, Angelo. Who's next?
Oh, who knows?
Well, not me, I hope. I'm afraid of aliens.
It isn't me.
Very good work. You all get an A-.
I'll take it. But why the minus?
The gotcha concept is clever, but I saw the ending of your podcast coming a mile away.
Ah, fair enough. Step 5, enjoy the rewards. Oh yeah! Summer school has officially been canceled!
Hey, great pod thing, Angelo. Yeah, bro. Who's next?
I don't know. This thing is really blowing up. I know we did this podcast to keep me out of summer school, but the people have spoken. They want more.
Look! We just made the top 10 youth podcast list. And get this, if we make number 1, we get free entry to H2O all summer long. Coming through.
So, who we hitting next?
I'm very knowledgeable on a variety of topics. The decline of youth, the usefulness of the elderly, and competitive cat herding.
I always wondered how many cats are in a herd. What? Just curious.
That's very interesting, Teaser.
But first, we'd like to tell you a story.
Okay, let's hear it.
There once was an old man that lived in the woods.
Does this story have a moral? I hate morals.
And this old man never left his house.
He had squirrels bring him his food.
Squirrels?
And the old man ate the squirrels and hibernated with the wolves all winter long.
Ooh.
And we believe that old man
is you!
What? It isn't me! I'm afraid of wolves! It's not me! It isn't me! It isn't me! I'm afraid of wolves! It's true! I am afraid of wolves!
Woof. So, Geese, are you cool with us posting this podcast?
Sure. Now get out of here before any wild wolves show up!
And posted.
Sick! We got a geezer bump. We're up to number 4.
Ooh, I know who we can nail. I mean, interview next.
Good to go.
So you want my story? How I came to this country?
Oh, we do. But first, we'd like to tell you a little story.
Oh, good. I love stories.
Once upon a time, there was a farmer who raised frogs.
And he turned into a zombie.
Zombie? How terrifying.
And we believe that zombie farmer is you!
It isn't me. I'm not a zombie. Or frog farmer.
You guys better be quick. I got butter melting.
She glued all of the cat hair onto her bald head.
And we believe that woman
Is you! It isn't me! It was my sister!
What? Thanks, Kathy. That was amazing.
So you're cool with us posting this podcast?
Sure, whatever. Who's gonna care, my cat?
All right, post it.
It isn't me. It was my sister. Very hilarious.
Great podcast, Angelo. Who knew Coach Zonka was a frog farmer? Or a zombie?
Angelo, a word. I'm quite impressed with your group's work on the podcast.
Thanks.
I'd like to be your next interview.
Foot said what now?
I'm a hip, fly, modern teacher. Word. According to the official-looking certificate they gave me at the teaching seminar. I insist that you interview me. I mean, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be podcast stars.
Fair point. We don't exactly paint a flattering portrait of the people we have on our podcast.
I'm not taking no for an answer, Angelo. At the teaching seminar, they said it was best to be completely involved with your students' extracurricular activities. I want to be interviewed.
Didn't he hear our show?
Apparently he loves it.
I say we nail him.
And risk summer detention?
Summer detention? That's a myth.
Guys, check it. We're number 2 on the top 10. If we go all in with Mr. Foot, it could mean free H2O all summer.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this.
Hey man, Foot asked for it. Literally. So, your name is Mr. Foot, and you are a school teacher.
That is correct.
Okay, here's our story.
There once was a man who was a school teacher, like you.
I'm listening. Ooh, this is so exciting.
One day, his car wouldn't start.
That sounds familiar.
So, the man walked all the way to school.
While he walked, he noticed that his head became heavy because it was growing.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
His head grew and grew. We believe that this big-headed man is you!
It isn't me! I don't have a giant head. My noggin is regular size. That's it. Summer detention for you 3.
What? You gotta be kidding me!
I thought that was a myth.
You can't.
I can and will. I think you purposely created this whole gotcha story podcast to trick me into thinking it was cool and get me on your show to make me look like a fool.
That's insane! That's not true! That isn't us!
That isn't us. Oh, that was amazing. You fell for it. That isn't us. I hope you got that on the recording.
Yeah. We got it.
That's called turning the tables. I was kidding about summer detention. That's a myth. Don't tell anyone. And yes, you can post the podcast as long as you post the entire recording. See? That's a surprise ending.
Deal. There's a first for everything, I guess. A first for Mr. Foot getting us good. And being the first on the top 10 list. And who would have thunk it? It's all thanks to Mr. Foot.
H2O, here we come!
Let's hit